Hey, what's up guys? Today I got something interesting for you guys and I really want you to stick around. Why? Because I'm going to tell you guys right now, I got a bunch of free stuff that I'm going to give to you guys at the end. We'll go into it in a little bit, but today we're going to go over trading plans. And again, not only are we going to go over trading plans, we're really going to dive in depth on how to create an actual trading plan, how to outline it and actually make it systematic. You guys need to have a trading plan. I cannot stress this enough, guys. It is the most important thing other than data in trading. Again, guys, we're going to go really into depth on this, really explain some things. Hopefully you guys get you helped out. And like I said, the free things at the end, we'll talk about that. It's going to include a free trading plan as well as some other things. Again, the plan is just to give you guys an outline, an idea on how to get started. Maybe you can follow along with this video. Again, rewind, do what you need to do, but let's hop into this video. One more thing. You guys, I'm about to hit 10K on Instagram. I just want to say you guys are amazing. Really could not do this without you. And that's why I'm making these videos, because I'm here to help you guys. So with that being said, let's swing right into this trading plan. And we are here. So like I said, trading plan, super important. I really can't stress it enough. I know what you guys are seeing right now. You're seeing my screen. It's my trading plan. This isn't my 100% accurate trading plan. Again, I've refined it and changed it over time. I made this about a year ago, so you guys know with things changing within the markets. Again, markets are bound to change. You have to adapt. That's where data comes in. But don't stress about data right now, guys. Why? Because I'm going to go into a whole other video on how to correctly track your trades. Why? Because I think a lot of you guys miss out on a lot of insight and a lot of key points that it takes. But like I said, that's another video. I'm not going to dive deep into it. You guys have to stick around to watch that. But let's hop into this. Like I said, you guys really do need one. I'm going to say it throughout this entire video. It is the most important thing in trading. But let's really go over on how I outline it, what I really go through. Again, you guys can clearly see just off the bat, I have certain sections: risk management, point of interest, framework, entries, take profit, and stop loss. Okay, and a lot of it, and it could look like a lot of you guys are, oh, you need to have a simple plan. And this is a simple plan. Again, a lot of it can look complicated, but as soon as we dive into it, you'll realize that it is pretty damn simple. Again, follow along. At the end of the video, I'm going to give you a free one. So if you want to skip to the end, grab it, come back, join me back, follow along with me. I'm going to give you guys some insights on what to put, why to put it, and why you need it. And again, let's just hop into risk management. Off the bat, if you're a funded trader, if you're trading prop firms, you really should not be risking more than 1% per trade, maybe 2, maybe even 0.5% in most cases. Again, there's so many rules when it comes to trading prop firms that you have to almost adjust your system sometimes when it's trading live versus funded. You have to have almost different system. They're not entirely different, but they have some differences. Why? Because rules can really affect certain things. But that's not the main point. Again, 1% capital per trade if you're trading funded. If you're trading live, you can go from anywhere for 5 to 10%. Truly, if you wanted to. It just really depends on your own risk management or your own, but it just really depends on how much you want to risk. Secondly, set a max trading limit. Again, some of you guys are taking 5 to 10 trades a day, and that's just not okay. I remember when I was first starting, and again, I cannot be necessarily mad at you guys because I did the same thing. I would take 10 to 20 trades a day. I didn't know what I was doing, but we all start somewhere. And again, I eventually learned that less is more, and I can now say for a fact, less is more, guys. I take hardly any trades when it comes to Forex, and I'm doing great, honestly. Even when it comes to indices, I'm taking 1, max 2 trades a day, and that's all I need. You guys don't need 10 trades a day. You really don't. Next thing, set and forget. This is something I personally like to do, especially when it comes to Forex. I'm just a set and forget it. I hardly move to break even. Why? Because, at least to me, price is either going to hit my stop loss or TP. It's less stressful and it works, at least for me, at least right now. And again, this is where data does come in. I'm going to mention it throughout this whole video. I know I said I'm going to go over it in a later video, and I still will, but data is just so important, as well as having a trading plan, that I'm going to have to talk about it. But like I was saying, data could end up making me switch that later. It may not be set and forget. Later, maybe something else where I'm moving to break even at 1-1. Data will tell me that. Data hasn't told me that, therefore I'm not going to make a change. But next one, news. Have some news. Have some rules around news. Why? Because news can really hold a lot of you guys back. It held me back at one point. And again, this is why I'm making these videos, because I know what I went through. I know my struggles. I know where I was held back. And if I could help someone, why not? And this is another and like I said, it's a big thing. Trading during news is a gamble. It truly is, and it can be. Unless you have a correct plan around it and correct risk management, it can be less of a gamble. But It's just something you guys should truly avoid. So have rules around that. I do. You guys need to make sure you do. Let's go to the next section. Point of interest. Guys, these are just things that I look off the bat, making sure that I'm not forgetting anything. These are just little reminders, not necessarily my framework. As you can see, framework is right under that. We'll go into that. But points of interest, major highs and lows. Again, I'm looking at what again, with major highs and lows, it's kind of telling me what range price is sitting within, as well as where's liquidity. Order blocks, that's telling me where I'm looking for as far as entries, supply and demand, imbalances, where I'm going to target. Again, points of interest, don't need too much attention paid to them, but it's just an idea or give you a reminder of the things that you need to make sure you look at before you come into your framework. Again, let's hop in a framework. So this is where it comes to really having your system down. Framework, all this I look for, and I start top to bottom. I start at the 4 hour, engage my overall bias, and I locate major points of interest. Again, most of you guys should start the higher time frames. Maybe it's the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 30 minute. Start at the higher time frames, work your way down, get an analysis, see what you see, and then break it down. And again, I use different things. I use the fib. I use the fib to see where we're sitting within the range. Are we in discount? Are we premium? Once we're in a point of interest, I'll then drop down to a lower time frame. I'll wait patiently for liquidity to be purged, as well as my setup to form. And then from there, it's waiting for the simplistics of simply price coming into my order block. And this is where entries comes in. Okay, this is where your entries would come in. What are you looking for straight off entry? What needs to be seen off your entry? Order block break a structure in an extreme zone and created a clear imbalance. Again, these are just mine. If you guys trade supply and demand, they're going to be very similar. If you guys don't, change everything up. You guys feel free to even change the sections, guys. Again, I'm totally giving you guys this for free. All you have to do is wait till the end. I'm going to tell you guys about it, but cannot stress this enough, guys. It really, really bothers me that a lot of you guys don't do this. I shouldn't have to be doing this, but I know I have to. Why? Because a lot of you guys don't have a trading plan yet know how to actually make a trading plan. And I hope this video does help in at least helping structure it. But let's go back to it. Last but not least, the last section, take profit and stop loss. Guys, you want to make sure that your take profit and stop loss, you have a plan around that. Again, sometimes it can be, based on the trade itself. And this is why I have a lot of other reminders down here. Why? Because depending on the setup, things, like I said, can really change. Like it says down here, if leg of move is at 1 of 3, secure all profits. If the leg of the move is at 1 of 2, and that's just depending on what range I'm trading within, it really does. So that's really all personal preference. You really just need to make sure that you have at least where your take profit should be and where your stop loss should be. You can add on to it, take off from it. You can do whatever you want, guys. You can change up this entire thing, but I think the framework and the structure is there to help you guys with this. Again, I truly believe if you create a plan, you'll see your win rate go up. If you watch my next video on how to correctly track trades, your win rate will go up even more. And honestly, at that point, it really just comes down to you continuing to collect data. And within no time, I kid you not, you should be making money. And the reason I say this is because this is the exact thing and the exact approach I took with my students in the mentorship, and they are making money right now. Truly. But again, want to just go over this real quick. You guys will have access to it, but let's hop back to just me and you talking for a second. Look, so like I said, I wanted to talk to you guys one quick second right before we head out, and I tell you guys about the free stuff. But like I said, going back over it real quick, trading plans, guys, I've said it 3 times this video, and I know you guys may be annoyed by now, but I can't stress enough how important it is. You guys need to make one. You guys aren't going to see any success, any results in trading until you have a trading plan. And then from there, yes, there's a lot of other steps, but that's why I'm making these videos for you guys to help give you a guide for free. Again, I wish I had someone like me giving me free stuff and free advice like this, because at the beginning, I did not have a lot of money. I mean, not a lot of people do. I mean, I started in high school, so you can't really expect me to have a lot. And again, I still learn and I still battle through it, but if I could help someone's journey be cut in half, why wouldn't I? So again, do yourself a favor, take 5 to 10 minutes, make a plan. Even if it's not the most perfect plan, I tell my students all the time, as long as you have something to go off of, you can refine it, you can add to it, you can take away from it. Use data accordingly, use data for what it's used for, and that's to see patterns and see different things happening that may be causing your trading to be worse, or in some cases you may find things that make it better. So again, with that being said, let's get you guys this trading plan. not only you're going to get a trading plan, you're going to get a bunch of other free stuff. I'm not going to spoil it, but one thing is, if you guys aren't in my Discord, it's entirely free. It's going to give you access to that, as well as something else that I give super exclusive content to. Again, I don't send it to anyone else. I don't put it on YouTube. I don't put it on Discord, solely for these people. So again, all you have to do is go to the description, click my link. It's going to be down there. It's going to take you to my website. Go ahead and fill everything out. It's going to give you access. It's going to send you email with all the stuff. Once you get into my Discord, you'll find the trading plan, the trading journal. Don't worry. And then from there, I want you guys to run with it. Truly, I want you guys to use all this free stuff to your advantage. Take advantage of it. Do whatever it takes. Do whatever you need to do to make yourself successful. Again, I'm giving you guys the resources. I'm giving you guys the resources for free. And now it's really all up to you. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching this. Don't worry, like I said, I'll be back with more videos. I got a trading journal one coming out soon, as well as a couple other ones, going over some stuff as far as my system, some new things I've been implementing, and my new system I've been trading during London session. Again, a lot of you guys have been curious on seeing that video. Why? Because I've been killing it with you guys on live stream. And if you guys do not know, I go live Sunday through Thursday at 11:45 p.m. PST. Been absolutely killing it, guys. A bunch of people join up. We're all winning. We're all making money. But with that being said, I want you guys to join that. Go ahead, click that link in my description, get all the free stuff that I just gave you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.